on? What's up? How you doing?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm trying. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off.
Corrupt cops usually go unchecked, but sometimes higher authority, like veterans, humble them to the ground. Starting with our first case where a homeless Iraq war veteran was manhandled by Gastonia Police.
Inspector K, over and out.
On October 13th, 2021, Officer Sierra Brooks encountered homeless veteran Joshua Rohrer for allegedly panhandling. Rohrer was joined by his service dog, Sunshine.
I just saw you take money from that car.
Yeah, you saw me take money, but you didn't see me ask.
All right, let me get your ID, okay?
You can't ask for my ID.
Yes, I can.
Giving me money.
Okay, get your dog, okay? Yes, I can. It's called panhandling.
But it's not panhandling if I didn't ask for it, is it?
ID. You can give me your ID or you can go to jail for RDO. Which one you want to do?
What's the ID for, though?
Because I'm about to write you a citation.
For what?
For panhandling.
That's not panhandling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. If you come up to me and give me money...
You walked out to the car.
Because they stopped. Did you see them stop?
Give me your ID.
You saw the whole situation.
Give me your ID or you're going to jail for RDO, which is resist, delay, obstruct. Okay?
You're gonna write a disabled veteran that's living in the woods to watch me walk up the sidewalk.
What's your baby first city? I'm out with that subject.
Like, you literally watch me walk up the sidewalk.
Okay, give me your ID,
stop.
Give me your ID.
You're gonna write me a ticket.
Yes.
Oxford and Gastonia Drive.
Yes.
I didn't commit a crime. I'm recording.
You violated a city
No, I
ordinance.
didn't. No, I didn't. There's no city ordinance that says somebody can't give me money.
And you obstructed traffic.
No, I didn't. They did. They did. They obstructed traffic. You're the one in the car.
Give me your ID, sir.
I'm not giving you my ID because I didn't break the law.
Rohrer was within his rights not to provide his ID. Of the 16.5 million veterans in the United States, an estimated 37,000 were homeless in 2020, with around 15,000 living fully unsheltered. And Officer Brooks wanted to make this person's life even worse.
It's not going to go the way you want it to go.
I want to talk to a supervisor.
He's on his way out here. He's on his way out here.
Yeah, I saw him at Circle K the other day with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's refusing to give me his ID because I'm going to write him for violating the city
She's
ordinance.
trying to write me a ticket because I was walking up this, packing up. She told me to pack up.
I told
and
you
I was literally rolling up my road. And somebody stopped and gave me money. And you saw it yesterday. He saw it too. People give me money without me asking. I don't have to ask.
Because you're, first of all, I mean, it can be inferred, okay? Because that's the way the law works.
Right.
Things can be inferred. So if it appears that you're violating the ordinance, that's how that works.
Right, but
let me tell you, because you're not a lawyer, you can get one, but I can tell you how the law works. You're in a median, right? You're waving at people in the median after I've told you.
Down like this.
Yes.
I sit there and observe you, and that lady's a witness down there.
Yeah, and I walked up here because I packed up like you told me
I just want you to know you can go to jail for this ordinance. If you continue to argue with officers, you're going to go to jail, and we are going to call animal control for your dog. You got it?
Soon after Brooks called for backup, Officer Maurice Taylor arrived on scene. And by the looks of it, he too had a sort of old feud with the veteran.
That's right. I'm taking this to trial.
You can.
That's fine. You can.
It's going to go to trial anyway. You don't even have to ask.
Oh, it's going to trial.
Oh, I know.
You're wasting taxpayer dollars. There you go.
No, your state ID, not your VA ID.
This isn't valid. It's not valid.
I need your state ID, not your VA ID. I'm going to ask you one more time.
It's not even valid.
Give me your state ID. All right, turn around. You're being arrested.
Whoa, what for, dude?
Turn around.
Are you kidding me?
Turn around.
You
Turn
don't
around.
see this?
Turn around.
Somebody help me!
Turn around.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mama!
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey. Call your dog off. 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 Sir, call your dog off. Call your dog off. He just bit me. He bit me. Call your dog off. To Charlie. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog off. Call your dog. We need. To Charlie 10 City. We need more units. We need more units.
Hey! Stop! What are you doing, man? Somebody help me! Record!
Turn around.
Record this!
Turn around, sir.
What you witnessed just now was an extreme example of police brutality and animal cruelty. We can clearly see that Sunshine was wagging her tail and didn't even bark at the officers while they arrested Rory.
Turn around.
Why are you doing this?
2 Charlie 10 City, taser deployed on the dog.
Why are you doing this to me?
Was bit by the dog.
It bit my foot and I knew it was going to bite you, so.
Charlie was bit by the dog.
10-4, it didn't break my boot, but it bit my boot.
Help me!
Rohrer pleaded for aid against injustice, while the cops clearly claimed that his dog bit them. According to one study, up to 500,000 United States servicemen who fought in Iraq and Afghanistan over the last 13 years have been diagnosed with PTSD. It's infuriating to see them put through so much trauma again.
His dog bit me. His dog bit me.
His dog is never taking
I get you, but when we are out here trying to get something from him and it won't happen, I have to do what I have to do. The dog bit me, okay?
No, it didn't, because you shot him with a taser. Please help me. Why are y'all doing this to me?
What did they ask you for?
They asked me for my ID, and then he grabbed me and tackled me
you
and
wouldn't
threw me
give
on
it
the
to me.
floor. I was in the
you wouldn't give it
process
to
of
me.
handing it to you.
Guys, y'all, please settle this nicely because this dog has been out here for months. His dog was never
Okay, we're doing what we have
They
to do.
tased my dog. They tased it. Please record this.
It's really sad how the dog is
Where's my dog?
Give me a second.
The dog's always here. He never bites anybody. You come give him money.
I get, but when we're trying to detain the owner, of course the dog's going. And I asked him to call his dog off. The dog got on the hood of the car, and the dog began barking. The dog initially barked and bit my boot, but it didn't break my boot. I did not want this dog to bite my partner.
He got on top of the hood and started barking. Let's rewind a bit, shall we?
He bit me. Call your dog off. 2 Charlie.
He really didn't feel any shame while lying. In the end, Rohrer was arrested on charges of panhandling and resisting arrest during the incident. Rohrer's counsel claimed that his rights under the 1st, 4th, and 14th Amendments were infringed, as well as rights under the Americans with Disabilities Act, the Rehabilitation Act, and state law.
In honor of all veterans in front of the Gaston County Courthouse.
The PD eventually announced that Joshua Rohrer had struck a deal with the Gaston County District Attorney's Office to settle the matter. The agency described the accord as advantageous to both Rohrer and Gastonia citizens. Officer Brooks and Officer Taylor were not charged with any crimes, but they continued to be publicly embarrassed whenever their patrol cars passed. If you thought that was an isolated incident, you're wrong. This next one is even worse.
What's up, What's going on? What's up? How's it going? What is going on? Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm traveling. What's up?
On November 24th, 2022, Braxton Smith was driving as normal when he was abruptly stopped by an officer for tinting that was allegedly too dark. The officer then went on to exaggerate the issue beyond what was necessary.
Turn it off. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Don't move. I ain't moving. What's up? Oh, can you unlock it? Huh? Reach right there. Man, just don't worry about it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out. Yeah. He's right. What's up, Oz? What's going on? What's up? How's it going? What is going on? Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm traveling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. You resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay. What I did? Act like you didn't want to stop. Hey. What you mean? I got put up in the same spot. Okay.
You have a medical marijuana card, sir?
No.
No. Okay.
No, with 240, just want a voicemail now. I'll put it in down.
No.
How's it going? How's it going, gentlemen?
You smoking?
Put your foot on the ground.
You smoking or not?
What do you mean? What's that?
All right, sounds good.
What's up with yours?
Let's see. Keep your feet out.
Something he has, or is that you?
That sound?
Just observe how he comes up with ridiculous excuses to explain his behavior.
You're not under arrest, but I have to read your rights so that I can let you talk to me and ask you questions.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney before we ask you questions and have an attorney present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you at no cost before question begins. And if you answer questions now, you can stop at any time and consult an attorney. You understand all that? So, what makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I didn't want to pull in a well-lit area. Get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So, do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think it require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I send y'all something.
Wait, so are you trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me? Down there.
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would I
There's a lot of moving around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever I have my lights on.
I rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that. Come on, I'm not supposed to stop a law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth. Don't get all fucking loud with me. That ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey, I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with you, right?
No, you're trying to talk over me. You're trying to set up a defense for yourself. Because what you did is called fail to obey. It's a fleeing charge and it's a felony 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to go to jail on a felony charge, I'm good with it.
I'm not.
All right. Well, then quit trying to talk your way out of this and just talk to me and actually tell the truth. Because I'm not stupid. Did I lay on my horn?
I have this, like, when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Okay. Damn, you know what I'm going to
Get in the car. Shut your mouth. Did you ask him about medical marijuana car? He said no, right?
He said no on that.
Yeah. He said, what's him?
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out if he should say yes or no to that question. I thought he had like a clip right here on his belt line for like looking like inside the waistband holster. And I thought maybe that's what.
These public workers constantly forget that they are not who they believe they are. Their job is to defend citizens. Instead, they disseminate evil like this. The officer ought to go to jail purely for the way he spoke to the veteran.
Why does the car smell like weed? Were you smoking weed at the store?
Like it got placed there from the
Was he reaching around in the back there? I mean, the seatbelt down, bro.
He could have easily have reached over, pulled the seat down, and put it where it is.
Look at this bull. Not getting high-speed gear again. The screw popped out.
No.
Was the seat pushed down like that?
No, we opened it to see if you could, and you could. So I have his number pulled up. I'll call and do a nationwide.
Yeah, that'd be nationwide because he ain't got much here.
Nope.
He's acting weird.
Who was up there talking to all the Jesus?
He was definitely moving around, and I saw his head ducking down a little bit. I thought that if anything, it'd be under on the passenger side floorboard or the driver's side floorboard.
After causing a disturbance, the officer discovered that the guy he had been bothering was a veteran, and his demeanor changed considerably.
Where'd you buy the firearm?
Pawn shop on Atlantic Boulevard.
From the store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay. When'd you get it?
It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you just buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life. I'm a veteran. I'm served 2 years in the military.
So then why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue about within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from
I
purchasing,
know. You don't need to know what it means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right?
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall in. Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check,
yes.
right? And you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like, it's
all right.
As the police examined the man's car for damning evidence, he eventually decided to end the situation. Surprisingly, he did not apologize, instead shifting the burden to the veteran.
I'm not going to take you to jail for felony, right, a fleeing charge, even though you are eligible, and it would not be hard to explain why I believe that, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and go ahead and say that I think you truly just were severely mistaken about the law, okay? So, well, that's not safe for anybody. It's not safe for you. It's definitely not safe for me, okay? Because when people do what you did, they're usually stuffing a gun under the seat, pulling a gun out from under their seat. I mean, I'm glad that you can laugh about it, but my wife and kids don't laugh about it. My wife and kids don't laugh about it, okay? I'm glad you can laugh about it, all right? But the truth of the matter is that that's what I deal with, okay? So when you're driving down the road, trying to be cute, thinking that you're smart, really what you're doing is just amping the situation up. So I want to change your mental process about that right now, because you can't do that. You're going to wind yourself up into a felony arrest by doing what you did. You say you never been stopped, right? You never been stopped and been aggressively stopped, right? All right, so I'm guessing that means that you haven't done this before. Okay? So when you're in a bad part of town, yeah. Yeah, so you just drive as long as you want to, and the police don't say nothing? I don't think it is, man. I agree. I don't think that is the case. Alright, so I'll give it to you this time, but I'll be honest with you, man, like, it's not a smart thing to do, man. It just doesn't, you know, what you think is aggressive. All right, we didn't hit you, we didn't bam you. All right, we let you go to the ground on your own. All right, but it is what it is, man. Like, if you were intending to do me harm, I can't give you that option, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you one fix-it ticket. You got two windows that are too dark. Your front windows are 20%. All your windows are 20%. That makes the front windows too dark. And you got a windshield that's tinted, okay? Yeah. All right. Thanks. All right. So you got two windows and a windshield. I'm gonna give you one fix-it ticket.
It's absurd how the officer managed to blame everything on the veteran and also lied to him about how he wasn't mistreated at all.
All right. You can put your shoes on. Alright, you come up here to the front. So my traffic program is messed up, so I can't write a ticket right now. And we have gunshots down the road that I'm going to go respond to. So those two reasons are getting you out of the ticket tonight, okay? Your front windows are too dark though in your windshield, just so you know. Huh? Where you left it.
Smith says he followed all of the officer's commands and never resisted. He has filed a formal complaint with JSO accusing the officers of excessive force and racial profiling. When it comes to tyranny, no one is excused by these corrupt cops. This next Marine soldier also got the short end of the stick. On September 3rd, 2023, deputies in Alachua County, Florida, conducted a traffic check on an active U.S. military soldier, stating that he was speeding. Watch what happens as the deputies confront the Marine in the most negative way imaginable.
Take your foot off the brake, man.
Roll down your windows. Roll down your windows. All the way.
Roll down your windows all the way. What's wrong with you? Why did you open my door?
What is wrong with you?
You did not open my door, officer.
Okay, come out of the car.
No, you did
No?
not.
Okay, say less. Open the door.
You did not open my officer.
Take your seatbelt off.
Why am I being pulled
Take your
over?
seatbelt
Why am
off.
I being pulled over?
Take your seatbelt off.
Why
Take
am I
your
being
seatbelt
pulled
off
over?
and get out of the car.
No, you have no right to touch me at all either.
Get out of the
What
car.
is going on?
Step out of the car now.
Get
Step
out
out of the car.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
What the hell?
Don't resist. Don't do that.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Why am I getting pulled over?
You ran through 2 stop signs back
Whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I did not.
Yeah. Cut down?
You cut down. I made the left.
Yeah.
He's going to do this.
Go ahead, stop.
All right. Follow me.
That's all right.
All right. I was like, you just running.
Yeah, he was. Didn't stop. There you go. You can shut the door. So, being that we gave him multiple commands to exit the vehicle, he refused to exit the vehicle, refused to undo his seatbelt, and then we had to put our hands on him to get him out.
Right.
Keep going. Did you hear what he said? He was like, hey, roll down the window. The rest of it, I don't have to. I was like, who are you?
No.
This?
1 Charlie 44 Central.
Is that what that is?
Can you start Pratt's to my location, please?
Like right here, huh? Across me?
1 Charlie 22, go ahead and stop.
Did he have a bag on him?
He's got a backpack up there. He's got
Like something attached to his stomach?
not that I saw.
It's incredible that they handled that man so brutally just because they believed he was overspeeding when he wasn't. The speedometer in the cop's car showed he was doing about 35 miles an hour. Then, how was he able to catch the suspect in the first place? After a few more minutes of their unlawful search, the detectives discovered the handgun in the center console.
Yeah, listen, what's this problem? I don't think it's... Yeah, it is Barbosa, yeah.
Go for it. Magazine.
Right here.
For a gun.
Tends to be how it works.
Yep, there it is. Sig.
Alright, you got your gloves on, so go ahead and make it safe. Pop the mag on it. Yeah, pop the mag on it. There you go. Alright, now pull it out. Try not to index me. And then make it safe. Alright, lock the side door there. Go on teletype, tell me you have a serial number for practice, I think.
He didn't provide me anything.
I think that's what he was doing, because I saw him put his hands in here. He was putting the gun in.
Probably. Fuck, my glove ripped.
Yeah, it happens. Here's his ID, so you can tell one out of Florida by number, and then that you need the serial number.
One Charlie 44 Central. I got 1 out of Florida by number, and I also have a serial number on a firearm. Whenever you're ready. Charlie 44 Central. I have a 1 out of Florida by number, and I also have a serial number on a firearm. Whenever you're ready.
I don't have. You have
What's your service, Preston?
I did. No. That's not how. So you turned on the light midway, right back before the curb. I don't want to be on the curb.
He ran 2 stop signs in front of us, drove a good distance at a high rate of speed, stopped, he had furtive movement towards the center console, found the gun in the center console, but he's probably able to have it. But he was hostile with him, only cracked the window a hair, he told him to roll it down. I opened the passenger door and said, I need you to step out of the vehicle because we have furtive movement, you're doing all this stuff. We asked him to step out again, he refused. I had to reach in to undo his seatbelt, and then we had to get him out of the car.
But you have no right to open my door like that. I was trying to ask you what you guys were saying. You said you're reserved? I'm reserved. Okay. That's why. You did 6 years? I'm still in. Okay. Alright, watch me, okay? So what's his cool point?
Because he wouldn't comply with any of our commands. We told him to undo his seatbelt and step out of the car.
You had to have his head taken out?
I had to reach in, undo his seatbelt from the passenger side, and then I don't know if he gave y'all any grief.
Once the seatbelt was off, he came out. He tensed up, but he wasn't like bucking or doing anything. We let him up way back there.
Yeah, and he kept going. I thought he was gonna take off. It's like, you know how they do that, like that hesitate, and then that's right, I do have a key in the car, and then they punch it.
I turned on back there. I was like, oh, he's not stopping.
Yeah, it was nice that you were with us.
The subordinate outright lied to his superior. These individuals had no shame as they committed their devilry. It took the Marine less than 24 seconds to stop the automobile, and the way the deputies depicted it is terrible.
Yeah, his theory is that I didn't see any lights behind me. I made 2 stops. I'm like, no way.
That's why we turned down the alley, because I was like, if he didn't go into the gas station, I mean, he went to the alley to get us. So we turned, and he was
well, he went down the alley to stick the light. He lives right here. He probably does that every day.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But then he's driving fast and shit and burns the stop sign, which looks suspicious. At what is it, 131?
Yeah,
Did you get the serial number and the handgun to come back? Okay.
He's getting ready to get out as a reserve. He's in nursing school.
Okay, I mean that all jives. So his general problem. Why didn't he roll the window down?
I didn't ask him that. His general problem is you can't open my door.
Well, the reason he opened the door is because he couldn't see inside because he wouldn't roll the windows down.
You seem like a legit dude.
So I'm a legit dude.
Well, let me explain this to you. When the officers are asking you to roll down your window,
I did roll down my window.
You cracked it. I can see how far down it is. The dude's on the passenger side. He's like, "Hey man, I need you to roll down your window."
I didn't hear him because my window wasn't on that side.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you opened the door so you could see it? I guess you were moving around inside or something.
I wasn't moving around, but I moved to point at him to tell him that he wasn't allowed to open my door like that.
All right. You gotta remember, we don't always deal with the nicest people. All right.
I understand
some
that.
things we do that may not look normal to you, we end up doing because it's officer safety stuff. I don't want them to arrest you. You're in nursing school, right?
Yes.
You're about to be.
I'm E4.
You're an E4? Cool. I was an E4 myself. E5 is when I left the Marine Corps, then I went in the Army in 2006. So an E4 does the same job in the Marine Corps that 6 does in the Army. Do you know that?
Yeah,
it's wild.
I know that. I have 4 buddies that went to the Army too.
So I don't want. I'm listening to the radio. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't want you arrested. I don't want to mess with your re-enlistment. I don't want it to do any of that. So I'd probably cut you loose, but I would calm down. All right. So I know you're worked up, but calm down.
Yeah, it just frustrated me when he opened my door like that.
I got you. Yeah, maybe you didn't hear him over there asking you to roll it down. I wasn't here.
No, I didn't hear when they were telling me to roll down my window more because I saw him open my door and then my blood just started boiling. So the only thing is that the officer's lying that I didn't stop at both stop signs because there was nobody behind me at both stop signs that I stopped at.
Alright.
So it's kind of, I'm just like, okay.
Me to you, I'll watch his body camera and see what it looks like, alright?
Good to go.
And if it's not good, I'll handle that the way it needs to be handled.
Okay.
Alright? I made his training do push-ups the other day as he goes so slow. So you understand that during the Marine?
Yes.
Threatening an active military member by reporting them to their chain of command, knowing that it would have an impact on their work because the report has just been filed, is blackmail. The deputy's attempt to be nice with him after blackmailing him was absurd.
Hey man, just
Come on out, get those off.
no bullshit. You were flying down that alley and you did blow the stop sign. So I understand you said you slowed, but you gotta actually stop. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Can you just put it in the back, please? Hey, he's gonna put in the trunk, please.
Just separate the magazine from.
Okay, there you go. That's fine. It's fine. If you can just put it in the center, since the mags are in the back. Hey, we put your magazines in your bag.
Light man, I'm old. Not you.
There you go. I can't help it, sir. The weapon is back where it was. The magazine is in the bag where the other magazine was.
My camel pack.
Yes. That's a camel pack?
Yeah, it's a camel pack.
Put the camel pack of water in it.
Well, there's no water in it.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like a Walmart pop-up tent. That's annoying as hell. Where you live at?
What's that? Right there.
Oh, you can see your house?
Yeah, it's my house right there.
Alright man, slow it down I guess and watch the stop signs.
Please.
Rule of thumb I always do is I wait till I feel the car rock up. That's what I do in the police car so I don't get complaints.
Rock up?
Yeah, you'll stop and then you feel it rock. I know inertia took over and I'm level again. I do that so I don't get complaints for not stopping.
Here we go. Alright.
Nothing is more deadly than a coward with power and ego. I'm shocked at how quickly they can manipulate the facts to fit their narrative. Even military members are vulnerable to their tyranny. When officers break the law, they're meant to enforce. Does it undermine the very system they're sworn to uphold? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching.